These days, more and more parents are raising children alone. But instead of showing understanding, society is quick to throw judgment. Today, I want us to talk about the reasons why so many people end up as single parents and why it's time to stop the judgment. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Elizabeth Bombua, and guys, I have been away for some reasons and for quite some time, I think like 2 or 3 weeks. But now I am back. On today's video, I want us to talk about the reasons behind single parenting. You have seen single mother, single dad out there, and most of you judge them. You judge them for reasons that you don't know. Most of you have been judging single mother, single dad, and you are talking ill about them. You don't know what happened so that they ended up being in that situation. It is so bad to judge someone because you don't know the story behind them becoming single parents. Not everyone who is a single mom or a single dad wish to be there, wish to raise their kids alone, but due to circumstances, some reasons, some things happen, and you find yourself in that situation, taking care of a baby alone. So today, I want us to talk about the reasons behind the single parenting and why we should stop judging or labeling them names. Guys, I want to start with a question. Have you ever seen a single mom, a single dad? Some of them are struggling while others are just fine. You can look at them and you conclude that this lady, she's okay. She's taking care of their babies or their kids and she's okay, she's fine. She doesn't show any sign of weakness, any sign of struggling in life, whether financially, mentally, spiritually. Most of them can't show them on their face. You cannot see it on their face. But how many times again you, as maybe a married person or someone who is just single, maybe you are not a mom, you are not a dad, you have not reached at that situation, but you are looking at them and you are like, this lady is a failure, this man is a failure. How could they be single when they still have kids? How many times have you judged them? How many times have you called them names? I know it is so many times. Many of you have talked about them, maybe knowingly or unknowingly. So today I want us to break down just 5 reasons behind single parenting. Every single mom, every single dad have a different story. Some have the same story, but there must be a story behind raising a child alone. Every situation has a reason behind it. We can't know all the reasons, let's agree on that. You can't know everyone's problems, you can't know everyone's what they are struggling with, what they are going through, but the problem is judging, labeling them names. It is so bad, that's why I decided to make this video. I am one of them, I am a single mom, but I know what we go through. Same as the single dad out there, I know what they go through. I know how society looks at them. I know how people talk about them. And I'm here today to request you, if you have been doing so, kindly you all those people an apology. The first reason is broken relationship or probably divorce. In some situations, if you are in a relationship or married with someone and at some point this person is not your brother, they are not your sisters, they are just grown-ups, you met with a stranger and you fall in love with them. It is allowed, and most of the times we fall in love with strangers or probably with strangers who end up becoming family and the greatest friends we have. So at this point, if you are dating or you are in a marriage with someone, at some point you reach to a point whereby there are a lot of disagreements, fights and pain, and at this point separation becomes the healthiest thing that you can do. You can agree with your partner, you know, now things are not going the way we planned. Probably you don't love that person anymore, or they don't love you anymore. You can see from it, you can see from how they are treating you, things are not good, things are different at this point. And instead of fighting or raising kids in such a toxic, bad environment, you choose to separate. It is okay. And when people see you out there, they will judge you. Some of them will judge you. Maybe you are a mom, you are a dad, they will label you names. They say this woman cannot keep a man or this man cannot keep a woman. They are failures. They don't know what happened and you are not there to explain to them what happened. You are not there to tell them, you know, I have agreed with the father of my kid or with the mom of my kid to separate for our own reasons which we cannot explain. You can't go telling everyone that. But probably you can tell someone you think they are close to you, probably the family, but the other people out there will always judge, will always talk about you. That's why I'm saying don't judge. You don't know what happened. And this is one of the major reasons of breaking up and finding someone out there being a single mom and single dad. If divorce or a broken relationship, that is one of the major reasons. Everyone can break up. Even after 10 years of relationship or marriage, they break up. We have seen them. But there must be a reason. No one wakes up today and decides to leave their marriage or relationship. Kindly, let's understand this. The second reason is irresponsible or absent partners. For instance, we are dating or we are married. We have a kid together. In this relationship, I can decide to walk out of that marriage or that relationship because of my own reasons, or maybe my partner can be very absent, is not supporting me. We have that kid, they are not supporting that kid, they are not supporting me physically or emotionally. And if I walk out of that relationship or my partner walks out of that relationship, the partner who remains behind with that kid does not choose to be a single mom. Yes, he will be a single mom or a single dad of that kid, but they did not choose to be in that situation. If someone decides to walk away, you cannot hold them and tell them you are not going anywhere. Remember, this is a grown-up and they are making their own choices according to how they feel. This one is right for me or this one is not right for me. So if your partner decides to walk away, what can you do? You can never hold them. You can never hold them back. You can never beg them to stay. They chose to leave. Allow them to leave because even if you hold them unto you again, there will be still the fights and the problems and they will never be there. They already decided to be absent, so let them be. If they walk away and at some point they feel that they can come back to you and you are welcoming them because they are the father or the mother to your kid, it's okay. But some of us, you find if a man walked away in the relationship or the marriage or the woman, it is hard for them to come back and you accept them back. It is so hard. We are human beings. We need to understand this. You left me during the time that I needed you. You left me with a kid. You did not look behind. You left me with that kid. You left me to take care of that kid alone. When you walk away, you expect to come back after some years or some months and expect me to take you back. It is so hard for some of us. Though some of us take them back, but there are some of us who cannot take back. I'm not here to support taking them back or not. It depends with your heart on how you feel or simply how you take things. If one partner decides to walk away or decides to be absent from that relationship or marriage and you are left behind with a kid, that doesn't mean that you are weak. That is something that should never be taken lightly. Another reason is toxic or abusive situations. In a situation whereby there are physical fights or emotional fights, you can never live there. Imagine your partner fighting you in front of your kid. What does that show? It shows a lot of disrespect for that kid. That kid will grow up with some traumas, seeing their mother or their dad being abused by the other partner. It will not sit well with them. They will grow up knowing that my mom is toxic or my dad is toxic. And in such situation, as I have said, it is better you walk away. When one walks away from such situation, again they will not explain to everyone what happened. You see, now I am a single mom. This and that is what happened so that I become a single parent. You will never hear that from a stranger. People will not always tell you what made them to be single mothers or single dads. They will never tell you. They will never explain to you. They all know an explanation. That's why people are out there judging them, but they hear what people are saying, but they cannot defend themselves. They are just like, talk about what you want to talk, say whatever you want to say. I am not what you are saying. In such a situation, whereby the relationship or marriage is full of fights, toxicity, the best thing is to leave. And when you live in such a situation, society will judge you. They will always judge you. This woman was married, this man was married, now is a single dad. What happened? It means they are not a good person. You never know. Don't judge anyone. Safety and mental health always comes first. The fourth one is financial independence and changing mindset. Nowadays, people are not staying in relationships because of money. That's why I'm always telling ladies, whenever you are married, your husband is working, is providing for everything, try also to look for something and do. Don't depend on that man 100%. If you depend on someone 100%, you will be there, you will stick there even mean, even when they are abusing you, even when they are doing whatever they are doing to you, and you are like, I have to stay because of my kid. I cannot take care of a kid alone. I have to stay. I have to hold on to this marriage. Regardless of whatever is happening, I have to hold on. I have to sit. I have to save. This man is the provider. When I leave, how will I survive? How will I take care of my baby? Remember, I'm not working, but nowadays I'm happy. Ladies are working. They are finding something to do out there, and that's why many of them cannot stay in a toxic environment, toxic marriage, toxic relationship. If you stay with someone who is just fighting and beating you all the time, and you have a job, you have somewhere where you are getting some finances, you are financially stable, you are okay with taking care of your kids, find your way out because you have your financial independence. You know, at the end of the day, I am capable of paying rent, taking my kids to the school, and providing everything for them because you are able to work and earn something for yourself. So many ladies are changing their mindset, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy for you ladies. Ladies who are working, who are finding something to do. It doesn't matter which job you are doing, you are able to put something on the table. Most of the marriages and relationships break because of this. Sometimes a man will tell you, I just want you to sit in the house, I'll provide for you everything. Think twice. In the relationship, before they married you, you saw how they were treating you. Some of them changed. Or in some situations, this man, maybe they had a job at some point, and again, they reach to a point whereby they cannot afford to give you everything in the house. They cannot provide. It is not their wish, but they are not able to do so. If you were working, you will support that particular person. But look at the situation whereby you are always the housewife. When your man is not working, the full house will collapse. Everything in that house will collapse because the sole provider is not providing, is not able to do so. So guys, this is another reason for a woman or a man feeling that I can take care of everything by myself because I have my financial freedom. I can work and give everything to this baby. That is another reason. And no one will stand again and explain to you this. Stop the judgment. The last one is unplanned circumstances. Circumstances like death, maybe changes, or this pregnancy. You can be in a relationship, and this is something that happens mostly in this generation. You are in a relationship with someone, but in the back of your mind you know this particular person, you are not going anywhere with them. I'm just pushing time, and when I get the best person that I think they are best for me, I will leave this relationship. Probably the other partner doesn't have an idea of what you are planning in yourself. As a lady, maybe you get pregnant without the plan. You had not planned of the pregnancies or marriages, but you end up becoming pregnant. What will you do? When you get that kid, you will become a single mom because this guy is not ready to be with you, and they will not marry you because of that kid. It is the high time that you understand that men will not love you because of the kid. They will not marry you because of the kid. If someone forces them to be with you because of the kid, you will not go far. This relationship at some point it will break. It will be a toxic one because this particular person had not planned to be with you. Circumstances like this. Probably you are married and the other partner maybe passes on, you are left behind with a kid alone. That is another circumstance. You can never also start explaining to people, you know, I am a widow, my husband passed on. You cannot be explaining this to everyone. That is your story, and you talk about it whenever you feel like talking about it. Another situation is choice. Some people, especially ladies again, they look at the situation as probably at the age, they are financially well, and they also have that age that they feel that now I need to have a kid. They choose to get someone to be in a relationship and get kids. Then after that, we are not going to get married. I have my own money. I can take care of this baby. And in such a situation, this woman decides to be a single mother because they wanted to be single mom. They don't want anything to do with this man. They wanted to have a kid but not getting married. Such are the choices we are talking about. They cannot also explain to you, I am a single mom because I chose to be. And some single moms are living the best life. But at some point, you feel like I need a partner, but a partner whom we are compatible, someone who will understand me, someone who will love me and love this kid. If I don't get such a partner, I'll remain to be a single mom as long as I live. That one you can never change. It is a situation, it is a circumstance, and it is a choice. This particular person chose to be a single mom. They will never also explain to you. Those are the 5 reasons I was talking about. I have just chosen only 5 of them. There are so many, but not what always people think. People always think when you are a single mom or you are single dad, you are a failure. You cannot hold your family together. You are such a bad person. People will always label you names because they see you taking of a kid alone. May this video of today change your mindset and change the way you see single parents. Respect them. If a single parent is doing, let's say, a small business, you can just support them. Instead of talking ill about them, instead of labeling them names and talking about things that you don't know about them, support them. I hope this one stops and stops forever. Remember this, single parenting is not a sign of failure. Rather, it is a sign of resilience. Remember, these people are doing double job with single support. Single mom, single dad, they are taking care of their babies like they have the other partners while they are single-handed. They are supporting them 100% alone, and you out there probably married with your partner. Imagine the job you're doing with your partner to take care of your babies. This particular person is doing that job alone. Respect these people. This takes a lot of courage and a lot of effort. Don't confuse it with weakness. To every single parent out there, you are doing an amazing, incredible job. Continue showing up for your babies, continue working hard, don't give up, and continue fighting for your dreams. Don't let anyone's judgment define you. You know your worth. So, if this video spoke to you, kindly don't forget to give it a like. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop your comment if you are a single parent out there. Out of these 5 reasons we have talked about, maybe the reason why you are a single parent, it is not out of these 5. You have also another reason which we have not talked about. Kindly drop your comment down there. Let's encourage each other on the comment section. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly consider subscribing. Let's grow together. Thanks for always watching my videos. If you are watching my video every time I upload a video, I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay unstoppable and don't let judgment define whom you are. Bye bye.